really excited when I saw this article, Men's Health Breaking the Silence. Because this stuff is what I talk about all the time. I'm always on my soapbox. And it shows that men are 4 times more likely to commit suicide, and over 65, 6 times most likely. It also explains that only 40% of men with true mental health disorders seek help. And now there's a movement to change the DSM-5, the diagnostic criteria for depression, especially when it comes to men, because they're seeing some differences with how it comes out. With men, it's going to typically come out as rage, anger, frustration. They're going to be workaholics many times. Then there's going to be risky behaviors, substance abuse. When I say the risky behavior, some men may become promiscuous, and they're using these things as coping tools, coping techniques, because you're not typically going to see a man, nothing wrong with it. If you said it can manifest as this, but you're not going to typically see them sitting around crying and things like that. The good news is that they've seen a rise in men seeking mental health therapy per Google searches, right? It's up 17%. Some things that will affect men being treated is because they may not fit the traditional diagnostic criteria, especially if they see substance abuse and some other co-occurring mental health disorder, because it can present as someone as mainly being a character issue when it may be through a manifestation of depression. Also, what contributes this? Men are extremely less likely to have close friendships. Okay, I want to say that again, and that's instrumental because these are some of the ways that we can fight against depression. Support groups, men's being supported, right? In a group type setting, men seeking individual therapy. And it might not even be a traditional support group. It may be a support group. It may be a ministry. It may be just a group of men to help them, encourage them sharing. And one thing they pointing out here, something they pointed out is that toxic masculinity that I talk about a lot, right? I saw a meme, right? It didn't go exactly like this, but I want to give you the example. So a little boy, they say things like big boys don't cry, right? Or boys don't cry, period. And then so this is an elementary school age, 8 years old. Then as a teenager, they're hearing things like man up. Then this same boy gets married and his wife was like, why do you never cry? It's like you don't have any emotions and I don't feel like you're emotionally available. Then we perpetuate a cycle, and because they're afraid to speak out, then now we have the different behaviors, alcoholism, substance abuse, and that's not the key every time. But you have to realize majority of the substance abusers, majority of the people committing suicide are men. But I am encouraged by the amount of men seeking help, right? And these tools, once they have the tools, once they're able to talk about it, once it becomes commonplace and not stigmatized, we're going to see great changes, which I'm excited about. If you have any questions for me, how to seek help or anything, I have the crisis lines up here. Please free to go to my website, reach out. I'm excited about the webinar that I now have available on Patreon for people suffering from anxiety and depression. I have the free version. I have the other versions where you get a copy of my book and an 8-9 week course. The 9th week is bonus. Hey, blessings. Have a great day.